It's your man Bruce Matson, your host of the show Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and I got another prospect for you in the 2022 recruiting class that we got to look at for our Devy Dynasty Fantasy Football Leagues to get ready for the future. And this guy is the #1 recruit out of Oregon right now. A size-adjusted athlete. A player that's really not on the radar of many people. As of right now, it could change. But that's Darrius Clemons, 4-star recruit. And we're going to be covering him right now. Like always, we're covering the 247 Sports player profile of Darrius Clemons. If you're just in it for the highlights, just fast forward a little bit. You'll get to him. But right now, we're just going over the logistics of him just to get a good feel before we jump into those highlights. But one thing that stands out is a 6'3", 205 pounds. He's already got size. Big boy already. 4-star player. Ranked 20th in both the composite and in the 247 Sports rankings. #1 player in Oregon, which I already said. So everything checks out. High-end recruit, 4-star guy, good size. I like to see size already in the game. He's probably going to grow a little bit more. He'll probably thicken out more, but we'll see as time goes. The list of colleges or programs that are interested in him, we got Auburn, Penn State, Oregon, USC, Alabama. Those are the top ones. Arizona, Arizona State, Boise, BYU. So he's fielding a lot of offers here. He is in the hunt of going to a big program. A lot of ancillary schools are into him too, which doesn't hurt or help. It's just part of the process. I mean, if you're a good player, everybody's going to want you. It's just how that works. But the fact that you're seeing the Alabamas, the USCs, Auburn's on the top list, Penn State's, big collegiate programs, that's good to see. One thing I want to look at here, since he is still not committed to a program yet, is where he's visited. So lately he's visited Michigan, which was on June 25th. That's the most recent visit he had. A few days prior was at Penn State, then USC, also Auburn. And then the rest of these guys, looks like they sent him offers. So those are the 4 programs. They don't have Michigan listed as one of the top schools interested in him, but Michigan, obviously, he visited there. So he could change his mind on that. Never know. Another thing I want to point out here, they got him listed with a 4.37 40-yard dash. I really want to check that out on tape. I want to see if that's legit. But that's a scary number when you're looking at a player who's listed at 6'3" and well over 200 pounds. I'm saying 205. So that is a scary number at 4.37, 6'3", 200. That's DK Metcalf numbers if he's hitting that. He maybe not. A lot of times these numbers we get from the high school level are a little pumped up, pumped down, just because it's hand times, and you know how that goes. But tape doesn't really lie, and then things change a lot between now and the end of their collegiate career. They got him listed or projected out as pretty much a mid-round, day 2 pick, draft selection for when it comes time for him to take that step. And they got him compared to Allen Robinson, bigger wide receiver, athletic guy. That makes sense from what we've seen on the profile. Seen him on tape. That kind of makes sense too. And everything checks out here. That's about everything we got. So to summarize, big wide receiver, 6'3", highly recruited from some of the big programs, 4-star athlete, #1 player out of Oregon, compared to Allen Robinson. Let's hit the tape. Let's see what he got. All right, guys, it's time to hit that tape. One thing you want to watch or notice when you're watching his film is how easily he gets behind the defense, how he uses his size to win at the catch point, and just overall, just watch the entire landscape of his game, see where he can improve on. Their highlights, so you're not going to see the lowlights, obviously, but we're just going to do what we can. But this is Darrius Clemons. Let's hit that play button. Here we go. Taking the slant and moving. You see him just blown by the defense, taking that slant. Big guys working the slant has been the thing at all-time history of wide receivers just win at that. Gets behind the field, over the shoulder catch. That looks good. And on that little, was that little out and up? I see a little problem there. Let's roll back there. Let's roll back there. Let's see. So this isn't like a deal breaker because he's got ways he can win on the field. Let's see if we can go back a quarter of a second more. He's got ways he can win on the field, but he really needs to break off this route a little bit more sharper. He needs to be more assertive with his break. He's winning with athleticism, size. He's just out producing these dudes. He's a lot better than the competition, but he really needs to get more nuance when it comes to getting out of his break, setting up his break. You see it right there. It rounds it out a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal right now because that's something he can improve on. He's got years at the college level and years right now to get better. Here you're seeing him just fly by the defense. He is deceptively fast because he's a bigger dude, and he's got speed on him. You see him got speed. He does not come out of the blocks super explosive, but once he hits top level, once he gets to top speed, he burns guys. And he's a long strider, so that camouflages his speed a little bit. Good ball skills there. You can tell he's got a little bit of hang time when he jumps, even though he didn't have to jump high for that one. You kind of tell because the guys just float up in the air. It's a good blocker as well, too, as you can see. We got him at the top of the screen, working to get deep. Little post route. Comes back, makes the catch. Do something for me, Darrius. There you go, a little curl. Slams dude to the ground. The one arm there. Kick return. I'm expecting a touchdown. I'm expecting something big here. It wouldn't be on here if it wasn't. Okay. Another rounded out route. And if you're going to not break it off that crisp, you got to be a little bit more assertive with it. But dude's getting downfield. That's good. Dude's getting downfield. Good hands. He's getting downfield. There. This dude just makes plays downfield. Good size. He just blows by the defense. It's almost like every single play. There he is. Just blows by him. DB can't keep up with him. Look at that DB. He's not going to hold up with that. He's fast. At top speed, he's fast. It's going to finish him. Yep. Finish your block, kid. Good job. Now he's in the slot. In the round here. Let's go. Let's get it. I was hoping for more. That was me being a fan, though. Nice catch. I'm going to come back. I like how he comes towards the ball. How his hands comes towards it. How he doesn't let the ball come to him. That's good. I like that. Here he is on the outside. There we saw a little better break on the out. There we saw it. But these guys are in high school. They're gonna fix this stuff up. Let's see on the block. Pancake him. Let's go. They didn't finish the clip. I want to see it. Nice catch over the middle and trash. Nice hands. I like it. All right, guys, let's bring it in. Let's talk about what we saw from Darrius Clemons. So overall, we see a big wide receiver who can get downfield. He can make the tough catch. He's got good ball skills, good hands, catch the ball and trash. That last play was very impressive. There was guys around him. He was able to bring it in with his hands. He catches the ball with his hands, too. He's not a body catcher. He likes to go towards the football. He likes to attack the football when it's coming at him. He's got that my ball mentality. I noticed on a couple plays, he gets a little bit lazy or he doesn't cut off the break that well, rounds out the out routes in particular. It looks like, I don't know if he was coached that way or anyway, but that's something he needs to work on. But he's got plenty of time to do so. And considering he's got the goods when it comes to athleticism, and it looks like he is just a notch above the competition, I think he has tons of potential. I think he's a very good wide receiver. I think if he goes to the right program, if the coaches really put some time into him, you got something that could be a gem. I think Darrius Clemons could be a baller at the college level. I'm talking about a guy that can be one of the top in the country just because of his size, just because he can take the top off the defense. And if he works on some of those nuances, we got a wide receiver that can really step outside the pack a little bit. This is what we got in Darrius Clemons. I can see why he was ranked 20th among his class. I can see why. I can see those little miscues on his tape, but I like to look on the good. I like to accentuate on the positive, and we got a big wide receiver. He can get downfield. He can win on the deep ball. Good contested catch ability. Catches it with his hands. Catches the ball away from his body and can turn it upfield. Very deceptively fast, which is good because you're going to catch DBs napping all day. I like this kid. I like him. You got to look at these high school kids as developmental prospects. You don't want to focus on the things they need to improve on too much because, one, we're not the coaches, and two, it doesn't take that much for them to get better because they're going to get good coaching going forward. And the fact that he has ways that we can see him win at the next level is very encouraging. I got my stamp of approval on him. Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I wrong? Am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If there are any players you want me to hit on, hit it in the comments, and I'll catch you next time.